Hi guys, so we asked on Instagram and a lot of you said you wanted to know how to make Delta style banga soup. Now this process is pretty easy. It's not hard. It's like 1 2 3 step. And being from Delta State, Shekiri to be precise, this is our major native soup. So it's pretty easy for us to make it, and it's going to be easy for you too to make it. Now, the only process that might be quite stressful is the pounding process, which personally I really don't like. So you can get the extract from the supermarket, the canned ones from the supermarket. But if you're not going to get the canned ones and you just want to go with this process, you can just buy palm nuts from the market and boil it that is soft enough that you can pound it. Now when you finish pounding it, you want to wash it with water. So you want to wash it with water to extract as much of the oils that you can extract, and make sure that the palm nut is hot. Not that hot that it will burn you, but hot enough that the oil can come out from the palm nut. So this is what I've basically done. I've washed it and now I'm adding my onion. So I make use of lots of onions. I blend lots of onions when I'm making my banga soup. Now the next process is my spices. Now I've been using these spices, guys, for years. Like basically I've been using this since secondary school, and the spices is fantastic. It's amazing. As in, I don't know how they do it, but they are doing a very pretty good job. I've used like 2 or 3 different brands that I really didn't like, and I had to go back to my normal banga spices that I use. I'm going to leave the name of the spices description below, so you can get it in ShopRite. Now the next thing I'm adding is my beletete. Now beletete is just another name for dry vegetables. So I've washed it because most times you get sand in your beletete and you don't want sand in your soup, y'all. So I've washed my beletete. So most people will tell you that they use dry parsley. I have not tried it, so I cannot vouch for it. So I just make use of dry vegetables. Now the next thing I'm adding is my pepper. Now if you want it pretty spicy, you can add more pepper, but I'm just going to be making use of just like a little bit of pepper, not too much. So the next thing is my seasoning cube. I'm adding 2 seasoning cubes to my banga soup. But as we go along, as it boils along, I'm going to be tasting for more salt or for more seasoning cube. So I'm adding salt to my banga soup right now. So I'm just going to let everything boil together. I'm going to mix everything together. You know what I say now, let everything form a relationship together. Now when the soup is almost ready and you can smell it everywhere in your house, you cannot add your catfish. You don't want a situation whereby you are adding your catfish too early, and when you add it too early, everything will just melt away. It will just be bone that you're seeing inside your soup, which we don't want. So catfish is seafood, which means it gets ready quite easily. So we are just going to be adding our catfish to this. Now 5 minutes before my soup is ready, I'll add my periwinkle to it, because if catfish can be very soft, periwinkle is another level of softness. So I'm going to add it when the soup is almost ready. Now I'm taking a portion out of it, and I'm just going to use my native pot to dry my soup. So if you don't have a native pot, you can use a pot. Just make sure that it's thick enough for you to use to swallow your starch. You don't necessarily need to use starch. You can use any kind of swallow, eba, amala, anything you prefer. So this is the finished product. You can see the oil floating on top of it. That's the oil from the palm nut. I added meat later on to my soup, which was quite delicious. The soup was nice. I enjoyed it. So guys, subscribe to this channel so you get notification every time we post a new video. Let me know what you think about this soup. Leave a thumbs up if you love the video, and that's it for today. Bye.